Here it is, folks. Buddy Parker, selected as coach contributor. News put out by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He is a finalist for the Hall of Fame's class of 2024. You can read more here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame website. If you just run your cursor over, and thus, there it is. Buddy Parker selected as coach, contributor, and finalist for Football Hall of Fame's class of 2024. And two-time NFL champion coach of the Lions advances to full 50-person selection committee for consideration at meeting next year. Buddy Parker, a two-time NFL champion winning coach with the Detroit Lions, has moved to the final stage in the selection process for the Pro Football Hall of Fame's class of 2024. The Hall's Coach Contributor Committee concluded a spirited meeting that lasted more than 4 hours Tuesday afternoon, with Parker emerging from the group of 12 worthy candidates remaining under consideration as the finalists for next year's class. The Hall of Fame's full 50-person selection committee will consider Parker for election, along with 15 modern-era players and 3 seniors, when it meets to choose the entire class of 2024 early next year. Parker would be elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame if he receives at least 80% approval in the up or down balloting at that meeting. In 15 seasons of coaching in the National Football League, Parker posted a career record of 107, 76, and 9, a .582 overall winning percentage. Included in that total is a 3-1 record in the postseason. Parker's Lions won 67% of their games in his 6th season in Detroit, including both the 1952 and 1953 NFL championship games, with back-to-back victories over the powerful Cleveland Browns. The Lions were looking to three-peat under 1954, but the Browns dominated that game and won 56-10. It was Parker's only head-to-head loss against Hall of Fame coach Paul Brown in 5 meetings as the Lions coach. The Lions also won the 1957 NFL title, largely with a roster Parker built, but he departed Detroit for Pittsburgh shortly before the season began. He coached the Steelers from 1957 to 1964, posting 4 winning seasons and another 500 season in those years. In the preceding 22 seasons, the Steelers finished with a winning record only 3 times. Supporters of Parker called him an innovator on both sides of the ball. With Hall of Fame quarterback Bobby Lane, his Lions teams unveiled what everyone now calls the 2-minute offense. He also developed or modified defensive alignments to play to the strengths of Hall of Fame linebacker Joe Schmidt and Hall of Fame defensive back Jack Christensen and Leo Larry to craft one of the league's best units of its era. The other semifinalists in the strong field of candidates were Tom Coughlin, Mike Holmgren, Frank Bucko Kilroy, Robert Kraft, Dan Reeves, Art Rooney Jr., Monty Schottenheimer, Mike Shanahan, Clark Shaughnessy, Lloyd Wells, and John Wooten. Separately, the Pro Football Hall of Fame Seniors Committee will meet next week to determine its finalists for election to the class of 2024. Remaining under consideration are Ken Anderson, Maxie Bowen, Roger Craig, Randy Gradishaw, Joe Jacoby, Albert Lewis, Steve McMichael, Eddie Meador, Art Powell, Sterling Sharp, Otis Taylor, and Al Weisert. 3 will advance to the finalist stage. In 2022, the Hall's Board of Trustees approved a change in its bylaws governing the selection process. The revision combined the candidates in the coach and contributor categories and allows for one to be elected in the classes of 2023, 2024, and 2025. It also enlarged the number of finalists in the seniors category to 3 over those 3 selection cycles. With these changes, the classes of 2023, 2024, and 2025 could be as large as 9 enshrinees each, up to 5 modern era players, up to 3 seniors, and 1 coach or contributor. So check out the rest at Pro Football Hall of Famer, ProFootballHOF.com. Congratulations to the family of Buddy Parker, the legendary coach of the Detroit Lions. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube, bookmark OaklandNewsNowBlog.com, and read our new website, ZennyReport.com.